What up, guys? It's your boy Akie, checking in here with another video. So this is a little bit of a prelude. I already recorded my video for the day. I want to tell you guys about a little story of me getting a carrot deal. Pretty dope. So I want you guys to imagine something before you guys even watch the video. How would it feel if you could get leads coming to you as opposed to you calling them? How would it feel if you had a part of your business that was pretty much turnkey, where every single time you talk to that lead, you knew for a fact that they actually wanted to sell, as opposed to coming at it from a space where you're asking them, do they want to sell? Just something to think about, something pretty counterintuitive to what I've done in my business, but the feeling really is pretty cool when you got the seller hitting you up first. Nothing like a carrot lead or a Bandit side lead, for real. Check out this video. All right. Hey, what up? It's your boy Akie, checking in here with another video. So in this video, I want to tell you guys about a pretty sick deal that I actually just closed yesterday, and it's a great deal. I use my carrot website. This is actually my second or third deal. I want to say that I've already made over $50,000 in the past couple years using my carrot website, and I want to say huge shout out to Carrot. I really like the simplicity, the just pretty much turnkey nature of the website. And I know a lot of investors in the wholesale, deep discount real estate space are using that website, but for good reason, man. It's pretty much like putting on a glove, riding a bike. Everybody can do this. If I can do it, you can do it type of deal. So shout out to Carrot for that. But there's pretty much two different ways you can get a carrot lead, or a carrot deal rather. And the first way is through PPC. The second way is through SEO. If you guys don't know what those two things is, then you probably shouldn't be messing with Carrot. But if you care to learn, definitely just Google those two different terms. But where I think my lead actually came from was SEO. And I say SEO for a couple of reasons. The first thing is because I haven't been doing PPC in a couple of months. The second reason is because this guy actually was on my website for several minutes before he actually ended up submitting a form on something that had totally nothing to do with the reason why he was on the website. So he actually ended up, my lead rather, that ended up turning into a deal, actually submitted a form through the divorce, through a divorce blog article, and it was pretty interesting. So I ended up talking with the seller. Ended up calling him after he submitted it. And if you guys don't know, if you ever get a website lead from Carrot, you want to call these people right away, because if they're talking to you from the website rather, from SEO, 9 times out of 10 they've already talked to somebody else, or they're going to talk to somebody else. It's pretty much instant gratification. When you submit something on the internet, you want to be talking to somebody pretty quickly. So with that being said, every single Carrot lead I get, even though some of them don't turn into deals, I call them right away. I don't give a damn if it's like at 9 o'clock at night. Like I'm hitting them up right away, just because I know how hot that lead is. Like they're in a stressful situation. They want to answer right away. Think about it. When you click something on Amazon where it says one click to buy now, you click that thing and it gives you instant gratification. It gives you a green logo saying congratulations, here's your receipt. Here's where you can expect your product. So in my business, I pretty much say, you know what? I get my notifications sent to my phone. And if you have a Carrot website and you're not sending it straight to your phone, and you're sitting on these leads inside your Carrot website and your Carrot side of your business for weeks at a time, I can almost guarantee that deal is, number one, either sold, or they've already started talking to somebody else and they're already in the selling process. So yeah, man, I know I'm talking quickly, but it's just because I'm kind of hype about this deal, and I want to just share with you guys, the importance of having a website. If you don't have a Carrot website, it's pretty much a turnkey type of part of your business where you can pay it on a month-to-month basis, and you can pretty much just set it and forget it. But that's not a plug for Carrot at all. That's just some real shit. But this deal was just pretty dope. And And I think that just because I know for a fact he had been talking to several other investors, because I have actually a guy that I do deals with sometimes. I do some JV deals with him, and he had actually talked to him before, and he actually was doing several deals at the time and didn't follow up right away. So then I get a lead submission on my website. So that means he's just going through just the front page of Google for a certain term that he typed in, and I guess I was the next one on the list. You know what I'm saying? I called him up right away. I was like, hey, what's up? What do you need? You know, how can I serve you? Obviously a more professional lingo, you know, hey, you know, I see that you submitted this lead. What type of situation are you going through and how can I help? And he lets me know, hey, I'm going through a situation where I'm actually liquidating a lot of my properties. You know, we want to be more liquid rather for, you know, what's going on in the market right now. And, you know, I totally understand. And I let him know, hey, I'd love to help you. I submitted a pretty aggressive offer. Sorry, guys. A pretty aggressive offer for the time being. And it was a lot lower than he would have liked, but he accepted it pretty much within 10 hours or so. He submitted it. He sent me a text and was like, hey, you know what? It's pretty low, but I accept your offer. And sorry, guys, grabbing a water. I'm getting head to the gym. Long day, yeah, so he definitely accepted the offer, and then we went on with the closing. So I told my buyer that loved the area, and I'm actually probably gonna leave some audio so you guys can hear it, but my buyer freaking loves the area. I told him, hey, if you want this deal, it's pretty much yours, but here's the catch, man. And this is what you guys really need to start doing. That I really lacked this in my first couple years. You really need to set the stage in terms of how urgent it is to close very quickly. So I didn't even probably get the most I could for this deal. And I know lately I've been preaching the importance of, you know, increasing your deal size and doing wholesales and stuff like that. But honestly, this deal would have made a great wholesale. This deal would have probably, you know, netted me a lot more. But here's the thing, you know, we don't know where the market's going, as well as this deal. It was pretty much a blank slate. This was 2 deals that was a blank slate, and lenders, this isn't something that a lender would be typically excited to lend on, if that makes any sense. So there's no drywall up, there was no electrical boxes, there was no, you know, fixtures anywhere. Everything was demoed, ready to go, and this guy he left it there just like that for about, I want to say a whole year. So this guy bought this a year ago, and what I think what happened was, don't quote me, but what I think what happened is that he had been using investors' money to buy these deals, and, you know, at this point in time, you know, one thing led to another. The contractor did not perform. The contractor got in some type of trouble to where they couldn't perform. And, you know, I pulled the trigger, you know what I'm saying? Like he submitted this type of deal to, you know, several other websites, several other carrot websites, even a national franchise that, you know, passed up on the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty happy about this whole deal situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made it happen, and it was pretty dope. So I say all that to say, don't ever underestimate where a deal can come from, especially with the carrot website. You know, you'll just get random leads out of nowhere. Obviously, you want to become more streamlined. You want to dial in your SEO. You want to dial in your PPC if that's one of your marketing strategies. And that's definitely something that I've been testing out, you know, for the past year or so. I've only got 1 PPC deal. I want to do better with that, but it's pretty dope. So I've been systemizing Bandit signs, been doing cold calling. The majority of my deals come from cold calling, to keep it 100 with y'all. But PPC, I think if I can really hone that in, really hone in the SEO, if I can really target down the markets I want to do my SEO in, then I think that I can crush it at a higher level. The thing about SEO is, though, you really can't control what type of deals you can get from you can't really control what type of deals you can get from it. So for instance, say you want to target deals where you know for a fact you can get, a $50,000 profit or $40,000 profit. It's really hard to do that. If you're marketing in a certain market that is obviously more geared towards a certain home price, obviously you're cool. But in a certain market, if there's a certain section of the market where homes are, say 400,000, 500,000, I guess the best you could do is like talk about things in your SEO that are in that area. But that necessarily, to my knowledge, I don't know if you guys have a Carrot website or if you guys do SEO, let me know. But talking about things where the higher price point properties are doesn't necessarily guarantee you to get that type of lead. But I'm just rambling right now, man. Yeah, man. Pretty dope deal. Took me about a month to close, which is pretty not the quickest, but overall the seller was pretty excited. The buyer already has sold the property. He already pre-sold the property to somebody, so I think they are working out something where they're helping him with the rehab, and he has a timeline to get that done. So even if the market does tank, this guy already has a property sold to an end buyer. So yeah, man, I mean, pretty cool deal. Thought I'd tell you guys about my little experience with a SEO lead that turned into 10K pretty quickly and came out of nowhere. So I'm gonna continue to dial in my SEO, gonna continue to do more PPC, and I'll let you guys know how my Carrot website continues to perform. All right, guys, short video. Talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.